Hey over there, Dixie Chiropractic. How are you guys doing? My name is Ashley. I reached out, and this is the video that I was telling the front desk about. Just like I told her on the phone, in this video I'm going to be going over content, citations, and backlinks with you. I'm going to explain, all of what they are and what everything sort of entails and what everything is for as far as your website goes. I'm going to show you ultimately how to beat out your competition online and how to start maximizing your traffic a little bit better, pulling in some more business. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time, including my own. So, once you finish watching this video, give me a call. I'd love to talk some more. I'm going to try and keep this video nice and short, but informative and to the point. So let's start with your current site. I like your site. I like how you have your phone number right from the start. Okay, that is a click to call. So I would definitely recommend having multiple click to call buttons all throughout. I see you have one here. That's great. So you guys are doing a good job with that. Having click to call buttons is good for conversions, as well as it makes your site just more user friendly. Now, I love how you have your services listed. I absolutely love all this. I need to come to you guys for this. But I like how I have all your services listed, all your testimonials. I would suggest having a form submit somewhere up here. They're also good for conversion rates, as well as it's catering to a different type of person, because you got to think, when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and being able to cater to different types of people. What I mean by that is when somebody comes to your site, whether they're young, whether they're older, they don't want to have to scroll and dig and click just to see what services you offer, let alone if you even come to the area they're in. So I would also suggest having a locations tab or an areas we serve type tab because of that. As well as some people are coming to your website specifically to talk to you on the phone, while other people don't want to have to talk on the phone. They much rather fill out a form. So having that laid out all right from the start without them having to scroll, it's really important. Whatever makes your site that much more user friendly. I also believe a website should reflect the type of work that you have to offer, the type of work that you do, and the type of business that you're running. Now, the thing that I'm looking at is your content, which is all of this that I have highlighted. I'm not sure if this is just a blank spot here or if it is just not loading very quickly. Whatever the case may be, you guys do have a little bit of content, which is a start. Now, my recommendation would be to go get more content. Google likes to see right around 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that's of keyword-rich content. So definitely go get more content and fit in some keywords that you want to be found for throughout that content. Now, the more content you have, the better, because Google can only read. So content is king to Google. Now, if we come over here, these guys from the organic section are one of your competitors. And if we come over here, I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. Now, if we take a look at their site, nothing too special, just like a typical website. I also believe a website should reflect you and the type of business you are, meaning, not just a plain old template that you just put all your information in. I think it should be the colors that you represent, or more customizable and catered to you and the type of person and company you are. But anyways, so, they have their services, the locations. This is what I was talking about as far as location tab, click to call. The thing that they do have is content. See all this content. Look at all that beautiful content they have. Yes, they have a lot more than you currently have, but the thing is, they're not considered an authority yet. So if you go and get that content and place it on your homepage, and again, fit in some keywords, you'd already be beating these guys out as far as content goes. Now, if we come back here, I'm just going to break down Google for you a little bit. So the first thing we see is the GMB, Google My Business, and getting in here requires having citations. Now, I see that you guys are currently in here, which is great, but this don't mean that you're in this top 3 section for all keywords, because this is the first page for this specific keyword. If I were to type in any other services that you offer, you could have, first off, completely different competitors, not to mention, you might not even be in these top 3. This might be the only top 3 that you're in. So what I recommend for, first off, staying in this section is to continue adding citations that are powerful. You don't want no weak citations, pointing back at you. Go and get ones that have the highest DA rating. Now, if you're wondering what a citation is, it's your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories, such as Yelp, Angie's List, and stuff like that. We have access to a pool of powerful citations and backlinks, so that's nothing that you'd have to worry about if you did want to go that route. Now, going on down to this last section of Google, this is the organic section, and getting in here requires having relevant backlinks. Now, this area directly deals with your website. Now, I went all the ways to this is the 4th page of Google, and you guys are right there. So you guys are almost on the 5th page of Google right now, and I'm going to show you the type of traffic that you're getting being on the 5th page of Google, almost the 5th page of Google, while these guys are on the 1st page, and I'm going to show you the type of traffic that they're currently getting. Now, to get you in this area, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect possible. I want to show you. So we come here to do that. We come here to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats. Now, real quick, I seen on that page that you guys are running, where was it? Yeah, right here. You guys are running a local ad. Now, I'm a personal fan of the Google guaranteed ads, which are usually up here. I see nobody is running them, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage, and that's in terms of money. Now, the conversion rate for those are pretty high, and that's good for you because you only get charged per call. As I'm sure you're well aware, when somebody's calling you, they're more prone to actually making a purchase, coming in, being a client, getting a service done, rather than filling out a form submit like I was talking about earlier, where they might want to know more about you or your business. So the difference between the Google guaranteed ads is you get charged per call, and then with the local ads, you get charged per click. So the local ads can become very, very costly, and our goal for you would be to get you on the 1st page of Google for all of the keywords that you want to be found for. So if you didn't want to have to run these ads, you didn't have to, because I got a feeling this is how you are getting your clientele right now, is off from these ads. So that's something you wouldn't want to, stop running right away, because then you wouldn't get any business until we can get you ranking organically. Now, to come back to your stats, your site is not trustworthy in the eyes of Google, and as far as the backlinks that you do have, which you only have 4 anyways, the 4 that you do have are not strong at all. They are not giving you any power. Now, you're currently being found for 14 organic keywords, and because of that, you're only getting 29 people to your site per month, which 29 people, but it's nowhere near the amount of business you could be getting. Now, the organic keywords you are being found for, you're getting your most traffic, which is 22 people off from your own name, which word of mouth is great. Word of mouth traffic is great, but we want to target the people who don't know about Dixie Chiropractic. We want to target the people who are new to the area, or worked with one of your competitors, and for whatever reason they're looking for a new company or chiropractor, to help them. We want to target those people. We want to get you new business. So if we come over to your competitor, we can see, they are pulling some numbers, but this is nothing that I'm scared about. Trust me, we've beat way more powerful websites in way more competitive areas. So this is nothing I'm worried about. This is beatable with time. So look, if these backlinks are strong enough, even though they're not very strong, if they're strong enough to get them where they're at, then that tells me they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So I'd go and I'd get them pointing back at you. Now, once we beat them in content and backlinks, you take this spot in Google that they're currently in, and you start getting that traffic. Where'd it go? That traffic that they're getting. Look at that traffic they're getting. They don't have a powerful site. The only reason they have a UR of a 25, which is the trust flow of their site, is because they've had their website for so long, and their domain has aged. That's the only reason. Otherwise, this would probably be a 1.6 or, a 0. So these guys are not powerful. Google needs to give these spots to somebody, and they're gonna give that to whoever is doing the most. And even though these guys aren't doing much, they're doing more than you guys currently. So, you know, you do the math. That's not to say every single one of them turn into a paying client. Let's say even 20 of them did. You do the math, okay? That's 20 extra paying customers per month. That's 20 extra people. It's a lot of business you're missing out on from not showing up on this first page of Google. Now, as far as the organic keywords that they're being found for, they're getting their most traffic, which is 185 people, off from chiropractor, Dayton, Ohio, which is a buyer intent keyword, which is the keywords that we want to target. A buyer intent keyword means somebody is going and typing in Google chiropractor Dayton, Ohio, because they're looking for a chiropractor in Dayton, Ohio. So that is what we call a buyer intent keyword, and that is what we want to target. Now, 700 people total are typing that in, and 185 of them are directly going to their site. That's a lot of business you're missing out on. Again, you do the math. If you were to land even 10 of those per month, 77 off from this buyer intent keyword, chiropractors, Dayton, Ohio. So what we'd do is we'd go throughout all of your competitors, find the high volume, low KD, relevant keywords, and we'd place them throughout that content I was talking about. That's why we need that much content, so we can strategically be placing these keywords without being flagged. Also, like I said earlier, if you don't have enough content, Google isn't able to decipher what your business is, therefore it can't rank you accordingly, because again, they can only read. More content, the better. Now look, you see the type of traffic that you are currently getting being on the almost the fifth page of Google. You see the type of traffic you're getting versus what you could be getting being on the first page of Google. I know how to get you there. I've done it time and time again. You know, I have the tools, the means, and the knowledge to get you in these places, to get you that business that you deserve to get. It just takes you wanting to take your business to the next level in order to get you there. So I'd love to help you in any which way that I can. At the end of the day, I am here to simply educate as many business owners as I possibly can, and to help in whichever way that means. So I hope to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, have a great one. Bye.